So I'm just starting my own knife design company called Nitch Designs. Been in the community for a few years, just kind of on the Instagram scene, posting pictures, collecting knives for a while, and now just trying to get into design.
How old are you, dude?
25.
Oh man, dude, I was like, man, this guy looks young. People think I look young, right? As there's not a lot of Asians that get on camera in the knife YouTube scene. So when they see me, they're like, holy crap, you're like 40 years old, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm just a normal Asian. That's just what happens.
I think that's the saying, right? Asian don't raisin.
Yeah, there you go, bro. I haven't had that experience of like growing up, carrying, being into EDC gear, like a lot of the people that have a knife YouTube right now. I got into it like maybe 4 years ago. So
Okay.
How long have you been in it?
Yeah, so I mean, I didn't really grow up with knives either, and I feel like a lot of people in the community, especially a lot of knife makers, they tell their stories like their grandfather gave them their first knife when they were like 4 or something, right? But I think I got my first knife when I was maybe 14. It was just like a white elephant gift exchange thing. It was like a cheap Gerber, but I ended up carrying that thing a lot, and it surprised me at the time, I guess, how just useful it was and how natural it felt to kind of carry a knife. But really, I didn't start, getting heavy into collecting until I was in college. I think it was about 2017.
He was like, he's seen my channel grow from the first day until now. We've always remained friends. And he's like, I think that if you weren't in the knife community, you'd be making content for something else. And then, he's right, man. But I just love talking about gear, dude. That's just my thing, It's so weird that I live in New York City, right?
Yeah, of all places, that's probably not the best one, but...
Yeah. What's crazy is I was looking at the Ingress before you got on, and I'm like, this is a palm ready, like New York City legal knife. But since it's so like robust looking, I would still get a lot of shit for it if I were to be frisked. You know what I mean? That's just New York City, though. That's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Nick, are you there? Nick. Cool thing that I saw was my buddy Backpack B is reviewing your knife, right? Did you guys talk? How did you find out about him?
So somebody had actually posted, I think, in their stories just something about his channel, and I had not heard it before. Yeah, I forget exactly who it was, but as soon as I started like going through his page on Instagram and kind of checking out his channel, it was like immediately obvious that he had some serious, video graphics experience.
Mm-hmm.
I think I read somewhere that he has like won a couple of Emmys for motion graphic design.
I didn't even know that, and like I have had him on the podcast. We didn't talk about that. He's a super humble dude, and I saw his work, and I was like, this guy is the future. Let's talk about the Ingress a little bit, right? That's what we're here for. I've been, I'm so stupid. I did an unboxing video of this and I like messed up and deleted the footage. I always do like a triple camera thing, and the main camera, I deleted that footage. That's why I didn't get to unbox it. And I was promoting the knife heavily. When I got this in my hands, I was, judging from the pictures, I was expecting this to be like a beefy bruiser type, like ZT, overweight, overbuilt. It looks like that, but when I got it in my hand, I was like, wow, this is so much lighter than you thought it would be. I know the weight is 4.4 ounces, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't even feel like that, dude. Like when I hold it, it's so comfortable. I used it to cut some boxes at work, and I'm like, this is just perfect for me. If the ergonomics, the action, the weight, just everything was well thought out. And that's all detailed in your website, man. Like, how long did it take you to write all that down? Did you write it yourself? Did you have a copywriter? Like,
no, yeah. So all of the website stuff, the web design, basically just built up from scratch, just using like a WordPress template, doing all the copywriting. It's really just me trying to do all that stuff. Which is, I guess, fortunate. I just have a general interest in like web design and that kind of stuff. But it did take a while just to write it all out. I mean, the prototyping process alone was about 2 years just to get all the refinements, reducing the weight as much as possible, getting the geometry right, all of that. It takes a lot of time.
Yo, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so we can squad up in the comments.